Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk about personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. This is our Robinhood challenge. If you're watching this video, please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm trying to get to a certain amount by September. That is my 1 year, 6 month mark. Um, and also consider hitting the like button. So the S&P 500 is up 9.9% for the year, which is amazing. I highly encourage everybody who is not comfortable investing in individual stocks to invest in the S&P 500. It does go up on average between 7 and 12%. Some would argue 9 and 12% every year throughout the last almost 100 years. So do with that what you will. Let's take a look at my portfolio. So for the day, I was up $4.56, but after hours, I was down $4.21. I am not doing good compared to the S&P 500. So currently for this year, I am down 6.2%. I'm down $31, and that is due to my holding in ticker symbol AEY. I did purchase at $1.30, and then I purchased again at 80 cents to average down, and then I purchased another 100 shares at 58 cents. I posted it on my YouTube community forum. And then I also purchased more of ticker symbol KRT. That is a good company. I've talked about that before, looking at the fundamentals and the technical analysis combined look really good. So I now own 10 shares of that. I only hold 2 shares of Honda Motor Corp, which I'm just letting chill. I want to see it break 28 for the month, but we will see. Break and hold. So I am holding ticker symbol AEY because I believe the fundamentals, although they had a really bad earnings last week, are still pretty positive. They have 2 million on cash on hand. They have no debt, I believe, little to no debt. So that's still strong, and they're still, anticipating to grow. So it's a story that's still blossoming. I'm at 280 shares. I want to add more once they can. If I see the CEO purchase them, then I'll probably add some more. But I want to actually see the company improve overall on the next earnings call. Um, so yeah, that's where I'm at with this bad boy. I own 280 shares, average cost 89 cents, down $88. I could just average down more and average down more, but again, like I said, I want to be disciplined with this count. If I have to take a 35% loss here, I'm only down 6% overall because my other swings and purchases are doing or have done well. So I did that. Oh, also, I did a scalp move this week. I purchased ticker symbol IEP at 34.29 and sold it for 34.55. There was an ascending triangle on the 5-minute chart, and I wanted to break it. It didn't break it, but it moved up. So I sold for a little bit of profit there. I think less than 1% profit, but nobody ever went broke taking profits, like I always say. In terms of next additions, I want to add Home Depot and I want to add Unilever at some point. Let's do Buy Monday list and let's do Unilever. And I also want to add ticker symbol RSSS. I just did research on this one in another video, so I can post about it in my forum, my YouTube community, if and when I purchase it. What else? I think that's it for now. I'm waiting for COTY. Let's look at COTY really quick. I gotta switch over screens, but let's take a look at COTY and Boyd because those are ones that I would buy again, and LTRX. All right, guys, we are looking at ticker symbol COTY, COTY. And I have drawn out patterns. This is from the past. So basically what I want to see happen is the stock to come down in here. What I'm projecting to happen is basically what happened here. So we have a flag pull, we have a descending wedge, which is a bull flag, and then again we have a flag pull here, and then we're going to have a descending wedge, and I'm thinking probably a break up here. And I do want to show you what the fundamentals look like as well, because that's important when determining if we're going to do a swing play in our Robinhood account, because I'm trying to show you guys, or I'm trying to beat the S&P 500, but also make 20% a year. So we're on finviz.com, the world's greatest website. If you don't know, now you know. This basically lists all the US stocks. So is COTY worth $11.24? All right, so let's see. So they have 5.37 billion in sales. So I'm gonna have to do this longhand because there's billion and million. So 537,000. So that's 5.37 billion plus income of 179,400,000. Yep. And we're gonna add the market cap here because it is over 1 billion. So add 9,600,000,000 right there. All right. Now we're going to add cash, remove debt. Cash is 233.3. Whoops, I have to do longhand. 300 million. Yep. And debt is 4.57 billion. So minus 4,574,500,000. 4 billion, yep. And now we're going to divide this by the shares available, which is the shares float. So divided by 351,590,000. Yep. So this is showing as a $30 stock. You can see why I have this one on my watch list. So again, let me move my monitor real quick. So right here on the daily, we have our flag pulled down and our rectangle right here. So flag pull and then our flag. So we want to see this come back down and maybe touch this right here, the $9 mark. So yeah, COTY, we're watching you. Next one I want to look at is Boyd, because this one has been pretty predictable in terms of stock price. Whoops. So right here we actually have a multiple top. It's having a hard time breaking $71. So right there is resistance, and I would say good long-term support is probably right here, 59. So again, we are in a couple patterns here. We are in an ascending triangle, which is bearish, like this. So we should see it come back down to 59, in my opinion. If it comes back down to 59, you know I'm going to buy it. So again, we are waiting here, and let's just take a look at what Boyd stock price could be. I think they reported earnings recently. No, it was a month ago. Okay, let's go ahead and do the same. It's looking pretty undervalued, actually. So we're going to do longhand again because we have millions and billions. So they do 3,660,000,000 in sales. They also have positive income of 676,200,000. And the market cap is 6,770,000,000. All right. Now let's add cash, remove debt. They have 283 million cash on hand, 283,470,000. Yep. Debt, they have 3 billion, so minus 3 billion, 49,410,000. Yep. And just looking at their total assets to total liabilities, 6.3 billion assets, 4.7 liabilities, not bad. And total, we're going to divide this number divided by the shares float, which is 74,500,000. So this stock should be at $111. You can see why I like this one. And similar situation, right here we have our flag pulled down, and then we have our flag. So we should see this come back down to like 62. This is a great one to hold long term. Insiders are selling. Let's see. It's been a while. William Boyd sold 2.5 million. Stephen Thompson sold 1.8 million. Keith Smith sold quite a bit. But in relation to their total shares, it's not that much. So, yes. So that's why I like Boyd as well. You can see, and LTRX. This one is just a freaking volatile stock. Looking here, we can see it's in a. Let's zoom out, I guess, for everybody. Look at this pattern that it's in long term. This is crazy. So I'm waiting for it to come back and test this line right here, these areas. So just under $3. It's got a huge move, huge reversal here from 360 to $5. But let's look at the company's books, see if the stock price is worth it. And both so far, COTY and Boyd Gaming, those stocks are almost 50% undervalued. So if they were to move, they have to move 100% to get to where the valuations are based off my calculation. And just as a disclaimer, my calculations are made up, literally. Okay, so Lantronix is not profitable like the other two companies. So let's go ahead and do 131.6 because everything's in millions, so I can do shorthand, thankfully. They lose 4.9 million, which is fine. Let's add cash, remove debt. Cash, they have 17.2 million plus 17.22. And debt, they have 15.96. And just looking at the total assets to total liabilities, that's over a 2-to-1 ratio, which is nice. So, we have cash, we have sales, income, cash, debt. We did not include market cap because market cap is not over 1 billion. What the hell kind of ad is this? Why am I getting women's? That's weird. Let's cover that up. That's gross. So 127 divided by shares float, which is 26.63. That's a $4.80 stock, which is where it's at right now. Wow. We actually see a cup and handle here. Cup, handle. This could actually go to $6 or $7. Let's look at the pattern again, actually. So the next resistance is around 555. Why did they have such a huge move? They missed. Oh, they beat on earnings. Oh, they beat on earnings. Cool. Good for them. What's their new sales then? Let's just see. I want to look at the revenue and multiply it by 4 real quick to see what their new sales are. Okay, 32.96 million. Oh, barely beating compared to last year. Okay, so we'll just keep the numbers we have. So again, watching this one closely, but it's kind of trading at fair value right now. So those 3 stocks are on the back burner. RSSS, I'll show you guys that one if I buy into it. It's currently valued okay. But yeah, that's my Robinhood wrap up for the week. I'm currently down 6-ish%. S&P's at almost 10%, 9.93. Again, if you if you are not comfortable looking at your own stocks, it is always nice to just put in money every month to the S&P 500. You know, just don't even think about it. No emotions, just automatic. Because over time it goes up. It's gone, you know, think about terrorist attacks we've had, the Great Lockdown, Great Financial Crisis. We've had president assassinations. We've had global pandemics. We've had everything. The S&P 500. We have wars. S&P 500 still over time performs 7 to 12%. So think about it. So with that, if you guys made it this far, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate you being here. Also hitting like. I'll talk to you soon.